What's going on, people? Say I'm back. It's been a while, but I'm back. So pretty much, what's going on with me? If you don't know, say the reason I've been away for so long is that my mom actually passed back in April of this year, which is tough, man. It's tough, especially considering the situation that it wasn't a situation where she's been sick for a long time, and we knew it was a possibility, but she pretty much passed pretty quickly upon entering the hospital. Less than a month. She had surgery, had sepsis, which is the infection of the body, and she ended up passing away from organ failure, which most people that do catch sepsis do have serious issues, and usually it is fatal, especially with older people. And the people that do not pass away from getting sepsis, they actually still have issues long after they're out of the hospital, and usually die or pass away several months or years later. So yeah, I've just been kind of on a hiatus from the YouTube scene. You probably still see me on Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that. But as far as YouTube, I've been kind of away, kind of dealing with that situation. So not only when she was in the hospital, being in the hospital and taking care of that, and dealing with the funeral arrangements and stuff like that, but also, the mourning things and stuff like that. So that's what's been going on with me, and why I've been away for so many months. Rest in peace to moms, Gloria, Veal. Always be loved. Moving forward, I've also have been hard at work with my move to Ghana, which it has been my intent and goal to move to Ghana at some point. And earlier this year, I decided that I would make the move in 2019. Now, even though I'm moving to Ghana, Accra, Ghana, I will be back and forth from Ghana into the U.S. So I will probably visit the U.S. maybe 2 to 4 times a year, and during certain times, like maybe come during Mardi Gras, maybe during Essence Festival or something like that, to kind of visit family and stuff like that. And so with my mom passing, that pushed my move date back, having to take care of the funeral arrangements as well as the succession process of the property and stuff that she left behind, leaving behind her share of the property that her and my dad, her husband, owns, down to the kids and stuff like that, as well as the vehicle she left behind and stuff. So, just taking care of those things kind of pushed my date back. So right now, I'm looking to be moving to Accra, Ghana, probably at the end of the year. Right now, I'm thinking end of September, but I could push that back to about November or December, depending on, you know, what I have going on. Now, you know, I've had some other family issues that have cropped up that I don't really go into detail, you know, but just been dealing with that and, you know, things of that nature. So other than that, you know, I've been strategizing and planning new business ventures and business ventures that I would like to start and own and operate in Accra, Ghana as well. And so, you know, I'm not gonna too much speak on a particular. Well, I guess I could speak on it, right? I mean, it's like, who's gonna come and attempt to do this anyway, right? So the two businesses that I have in mind of starting in Accra, Ghana will be, number one, a cell phone repair business, and number two, a van rental business. Okay. So I'm hard at work. Once I get to Accra, I'll be able to really do the details. I have pretty much everything wrapped up in terms of the cell phone repair business. However, the van rental business, I will have to get into detail once I get on the ground in Ghana on the prices for these particular vans, the price for maintenance, you know, find 2 to 3 reliable mechanics that I can use, as well as finding out the cost of car insurance in Ghana and all of these different things. So there's a lot of pertinent information that I have to gather before I can go out and purchase, you know, set up the business structure, purchase a van to start the business, and start renting it to the proper customers. And so I'm really interested and excited about that. And currently, of course, I have my digital marketing agency, Oxpecker Marketing. I've been really focusing on that and really looking to rebuild that business, because in the past I've had as many as 5 clients, and right now I'm currently down to only about 1 client. Well, let me say this: I've had over 5 clients with the digital marketing agency, Oxpecker Marketing, but I've had about 5 recurring paying clients at the same time, and currently I'm down to 1 recurring payment, which is my one recurring paying client, which is my main source of income at the moment, which I have, you know, little side hustle here or there, and incomes from other places, investments and things of that nature. But I'm really want to build this business up and scale this business up into a 7-figure business. That's really my goal. And so right now I want to been focusing and working on how to create, you know, automated systems, you know, because when I first started the business, I was really scrappy, and I got a lot of those clients through either referrals or cold calling, and I was just trying everything. I was doing cold calling, cold email, I was doing, you know, social media marketing, LinkedIn marketing, Facebook marketing, Twitter marketing, Instagram marketing, email marketing. You know, I was networking, trying to figure out how can I create a system to find reliable clients. So, or really not even that, but really just trying to get clients to get cash flow to keep the business alive. And so now, you know, I'm at a place where the cash flow is still positive, but it's a lot lower than it was, you know, maybe a year or two ago. About that second year of starting the business, business was really booming, and so my goal now was to really scale it, because what I've come to realize, and this may just be me, but I think it's better to scale a business so that it operates without your presence, in case that you get tired, or things happen that slow you down, slow your energy down, or what have you. Basically what kind of happened to me was that I did kind of hit a brick wall in the business at some point, of because I was pretty much doing everything. I had independent contractors that helped with certain aspects of the business, but I got to a point where I was tired of doing everything, diminishing returns, frustration from not getting sales. And this was in 2018. Like, I really had like a 6 month period of like just going hard, knocking down doors, trying to figure out ways to get clients. And I think that one of the clients that I got, even though I didn't close them, because I didn't realize at the time that they had two owners. So the first owner was sold pretty well. I sent her a funnel, and I didn't realize her husband was in business with her as well. And so when I met with her and her husband. But if I could get to a point, I think I want to use that funnel to be my main lead generation system, which is, through social media marketing and through ClickFunnels, because, she was really pretty much sold, and I probably should follow up with her and, see if she might be still interested or what have you, or see if I could try to close them again, but I think that's how I'm going to do it moving forward. And I want to have the system set up for when I do hire a sales manager and some sales reps that are going to be dedicated to strictly bringing in sales and signing on new clients. So yeah, I've been really focused on creating a system, even though I did some work on it last year, like processes stuff, but I just really perfecting that lead gen. I'm really understanding now that, lead generation is like probably one of the most important aspects of an agency business, because it's constantly bringing in leads, constantly giving you the potential to build and grow and scale. And the more cash flow you get, the more people you could bring on your team, and the more tasks you can delegate, so that as the CEO, I could just be in that CEO realm and focus on, pushing the vision to my employees, motivating my employees, hiring employees and helping them grow, and leading them as the leader, and really focusing on the big picture of my business, instead of having to, there's this saying by this author, can't remember his name, but he has this book called The E-Myth. You can just look that up, and he said, you want to work on your business and not in your business, So it's like being a general in the command tent, focusing on the troops that you're leading and the big picture of the war, as opposed to being in the trenches, having to worry on a smaller scale. And that's what it's about at the end of the day. I think that as much as I love the aspect of starting a business and, doing everything and then outsourcing out, which is a lot of times you have to do, we don't have the money to hire people right away. I also love being in that Warren Buffett. I love being in that, what's the guy from Apple? Steve Jobs. I love being in that visionary leadership role. I really love, and I think that if I'm beginning with the end in mind, that's the role I kind of want to be in. That Elon Musk role where he has, 2-3 businesses that he's running, but he's never really in the trenches, so to speak. You know, he's in that visionary leadership role, and he's controlling things from the top down, and he's, evaluating his employees. He's creating the systems for how which he wants his business to operate and grow. He's focusing on the big picture things. He's still observing the things on the ground. He's still observing, the employees and the lower levels that are beneath him in terms of hierarchy, or in terms of on that pyramid. Each position is important, but he's at that top CEO leadership role, and he's motivated employees, hiring the right employees, and putting them in the position to do their roles, like a general does with soldiers. And so, yeah, that's what's going on with me, folks. Probably start seeing a lot of more business related, wealth building type videos. I'm going to kind of keep away from the social commentary and stuff like that, because I am moving more into the public sphere in terms of my businesses and stuff like that, and starting to become a more public figure. I've already had public interviews, and I've spoken at business events and stuff like that, but as I grow and as I build, I'll always ride for black men, but I do need to kind of tone down some of the truth that I tell in regards to, people in general, whichever demographic. I mean, I pretty much go in and keep it real about, black men, black women, white people in America, or what have you. I keep it real. But, that could be a detriment to someone that may be in business or politics. And, I see no particular reason to have to say all of these things and have any of my businesses attacked or targeted. You know what I'm saying? I don't see any reason to have to, that it needs to be said that much, especially when there's already a host of, competent black men that are either in a place or position where they don't really give a damn about, people attacking them because they don't really have a business or whatever, or maybe they have some secret things that they do where people can't really touch it or attack it. And there's black men out here that keep themselves anonymous. They don't show their face. And so, moving forward, you're definitely going to see a shift from more positive things, talking about the things that I like and prefer, patriarchal women, patriarchal black patriarchy, black families, feminine women, submissive women that are obedient and that want their man to be the head of the household and the leader in that family. All of these things, I really want to be intentional of talking more positive about the things that I like and I prefer, and the things that I want to surround myself with and immerse myself with in this life. I'm going to be talking more about marketing and business and sales and wealth building. These are the topics that I want to be touching on moving forward. So yeah, I just wanted to check in and kind of let you guys know what's been going on with me, and let you know that there will be more content in the future. So this your boy Jesse Veal. I appreciate you guys for listening. Peace.